best at the very least. Alright, and the random map is going to be the big climb, I think. Am I correct on that?
I don't know. I'm trying to look through the things.
So this is match 1.
Yes, the big climb.
Alright, so our random map for this match is going to be the big climb. Ah, alright, Wacky put it as well. And are you ready on the server?
I am pretty ready, yes. I am starting it in 3, 2, 1.
No. You started?
Okay, I have started, yes. I can go
alright.
away.
No. Then let's just go. Let's go.
Alright, okay. Yeah, it was pretty sudden I started it. I'm
yeah,
sorry about
you
that.
should wait until we're ready. Yo.
Of course.
Yo, nice. My controller stopped working. Alright, that's good.
Right, everyone has joined, so that's great. I'm gonna be starting on Dempsey.
I'll be starting on Sir Bubblegum if I can find him. That's not Sir Bubblegum, that's Sir Bubblegum. Alright, Sir Bubblegum seems to be just going for a run through at the moment, although I am a little bit late. Toasty buy a windscreen.
Don't even know what that means.
A pop filter, probably.
Oh, I don't know. I'm using a microphone on a headset. It's not exactly great.
Yeah, you breathed into the mic a few times. Alright, so Sir Bubblegum first finish with a 32. What was it? 58, yes.
Dempsey has not gotten a time yet. On his first run, he kind of bonked the corner.
Fair enough.
On when you gotta slide down and do stuff.
Dempsey's probably resetting for a good run right away. I mean, he has 5 minutes, so he can just go grind for a decent time at the very least.
Dempsey has completely stopped. I'm not quite sure what he's doing.
I don't know. So Bubblegum struggling a little bit with the start here.
Going again, so that's great. Dempsey failing a bit on a part. Right, lad, I'm gonna be sure to remind you of that. Had it not been for my really shit memory. Okay, I have a lot of spectator lag. But I guess that's pretty normal, because Henk.
Alright, sorry, I had to see what was up with Sharkbot right there. I don't know.
Actually gets his first time at 29.80.
Swaggly, please. Don't worry, Tinian should be unbanned. Alright, there he is. So Bubblegum improving to 30.55, not too far behind Dempsey. I'm gonna switch over, if I could find him. Alright, there he is. Dempsey, $10 if you'd fake DC. Wow. I hope that Dempsey is not currently reading the Twitch chat. Yo, that's actually wrong. The next map is Rare Banjo versus whoever wins this match. And challenge doesn't determine the match order. That's just the match numbers. You need to look into the schedule. Wacky.
Bubble doing some interesting jumps on the big old jump. Not quite sure if that's the best thing to do.
Dempsey with the 29.52. Rigged as usual, of course. Otherwise, this would be boring, you know. Oh, Dempsey not quite. Oh, what? All right. Apparently, Dempsey did make it. In fact, that looked a little interesting.
I also had a bit of spectator lag. Bubble kind of bonked into a wall and then teleported.
Oh, Dempsey not quite making the good last jump, and that means no improvement for him on this run. Alright, Dempsey now doing his last run here, I think. Yeah, now this has to be his last run.
Bubble is finishing up a run. He will get a time of no improvement.
Time of no improvement, so he's gonna stick with his 30.55, roughly falling a second behind. No, this is definitely not a better run for Dempsey. Yeah, he's realizing that as well. But I think he can be alright with his 29.52. Excuse me. 29.52. So as I said, Sir Bubblegum Sir Bubblegum falling behind by about a second. Now going into Pipe and Slide. Yes, I know. Wacky. I didn't want it like that, but it's impossible otherwise. Dempsey has to leave after the next match. And I wanted to put Brooks versus Chris Mason in between. However, that then made the schedule impossible. Excuse me. Alright, I got Sir Bubblegum.
Great. And I got Dempsey. Dempsey. Alright, I did not actually know about that skip, because I haven't played this game in a while. Kind of jumped on the edges of the ramp you're supposed to slide down.
Yep, you can just skip over that U-ramp by jumping on the edge of it.
So that's why like 3 people have overtaken me in world rank in like 2 days.
Possible, although that skip isn't that new.
Good point.
Anymore. So Sir Bubblegum with 24.89. Dempsey with a really solid time of 23.44 here already.
Dempsey stopped for a couple seconds. I don't know why.
Right, I know what's up with you and the up next command, Wacky. Schedule wasn't hidden from me. From you. Schedule is pinned in participant lobby.
Dempsey failing a bit in the start a couple times.
So Bubblegum not doing the skip. I don't know if he knows about it or not. But he's not doing it in any case. Also choosing to do top route at this checkpoint here. Oh, and slightly late on that jump out, jumping into the gap. It's a bit unfortunate. So Bubblegum, for some reason, not happy with his performance there.
Dempsey failing the start 2 times in a row.
If Bubble is so good, why isn't he using the skip? Exactly.
Demp finally got the skip again.
Hey!
Looks like a pretty decent run.
Hey, I am a Spartan 1. How's it going, man? Welcome.
That's my friend.
Fair enough. Alright, so Bubblegum starting with the start. Oh, jumping out a little bit too late. I'm gonna switch over to Dempsey. Wherever he is. Alright, there he is. I feel like the jumper was a little late, but might have been spectator-like, but should be a solid skip here. Oh, wow, just jumping slightly short of the skip. Cold hands, lol. Right, that's a serious problem while playing Action Henk. Dempsey literally only knows how to play this map. He won the last one too, you know. Banjo is higher than Bubblegum. Alright, that looked a little odd with the spectator lag, but Dempsey is going to probably finish up another run here. Not the best of all endings, although the loops at the end didn't look too bad, improving by 0.4 to 23.04.
Bubble always seems to land really awkwardly in the ramp. But kind of goes with it this time. Don't know if this is going to be a very big improvement. We'll see.
Alright, the spectator like doesn't seem to like that checkpoint for some reason. Wow, the spectator like seems to not like wall jumps at all. Wow, very good ending from Damp. He's posting a 22.89. Solid time here. Exactly 2 seconds in front of Sir Bubblegum.
Bubble finally landing very nicely on the ramp, but goes so high that he actually kind of misses the downfall. So he lands on straight ground instead of slanted one, and therefore has to reset.
That checkpoint is funny as hell with the leg. Yeah, I know. I really don't know what's happening there. Maybe Raid Squid can enlighten us. MC is really consistent on the skip though. But then again, according to chat, he literally only knows how to play this map. Dempsey on his last run now.
Bubble recently starting one because he kept failing on the start.
I don't know if Dempsey can finish this one. Well, now for sure he can't finish this one anymore.
Bubble also just reset, so this seems like the end of the match. Oh, map.
Right. 22.89 to 24.89. Exactly 2 seconds apart. Not looking too good for Sir Bubblegum at the moment.
I completely agree with Teeny. Something definitely has to be scripted if Bubble isn't winning.
And Raid Squid, fix your game. I'm losing. There must be a bug, says Sir Bubblegum. That's a good explanation. Ah, dang, is the Sir Bubble Hunter has to lose bug still in there? Thought we fixed that. You might want to do a hot fix. Hot patch, sure. You might want to do a hot fix, like, right now. Immediately. I know why my character keeps jumping right at the start. Alright, I got Sir Bubblegum. I know what he was doing there. Dempsey literally just knows how to press left, right, and a couple of buttons. What a noob.
Dempsey bonking his head on one of the...
Right now, incoming. Alright, Sir Bubblegum is the new number 1 with the 22.48. I don't think that's gonna last too long.
Dempsey bonking his head in the exact same place.
Where?
On the last kind of tube thing that you have to go through. The part that's kind of...
You mean the Flappy Bird part?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Press live when going downhill, that gives you speed. Rosie,
Dempsey
it's almost like you know how to play the game.
Dempsey getting his first time of 1916.
That's pretty solid for first finish, definitely. I'm sure he can get an 18. Bubble, that's not how you build speed on this map. Look, Bubble's not doing the hook jump here in the beginning. No, he's jumping out of the ramp and then hooking. Bubble, it's supposed to be the other way around. You first want to hook and then you want to jump. Ooh, just hooking straight into a wall there. Is Rosie still number 1? I don't think so.
Dempsey keeps choking on the Flappy Bird part.
It's a difficult part. Shut the fuck up, Shark. I know this better than you. I know, Sir Bubblegum. I know. I'm going to be number 1 at the new game and it's not going to be for sale, so I'll stay number 1. It's a solid strat, Rosie. I mean, if I don't have the game, I can't beat you at it. It's a pretty solid point. That's Sir Bubblegum looking pretty, well, pretty decent. It was looking pretty good until he connected to that left wall. Unfortunately, not quite making the last hook. I'm gonna switch over to Dempsey, if only I knew where he was. Alright, there he is. Dempsey seems to be doing a lot more hook jumps than Sir Bubblegum. Maybe that's the reason why Sir Bubblegum is behind.
Bubblegum just finishing up a run with a little bit of a slow ending, but he still gets a new thingy, new time. But a new thingy, I can't speak. Of 21 seconds, 82 hundredths.
Oops. Literally scripted. Dang, I guess the hotfix didn't work. You know, so Bubblegum needs to quit out and then patch his game and then join back in. Unless you actually manage to get it to work that your game can patch while you're playing it. Also, it would be pretty amazing.
The Bubblegum doesn't seem to be doing very fast strats in the start where you gotta go down the place.
I mean, Raid Squid gave him haste, so, you know. Oh wow, Dempsey with an amazing ending, improving to an 1894.
So Bubble not quite getting enough speed to go up the thing. Jesus Christ, I don't know what to call things. I'm gonna say thing a lot.
It's a little unfortunate for commentator.
Very.
You at least kind of should say, like after which checkpoint or so. So you know, like people are seeing my point of view, so they know what's up.
Yeah, of course.
Ditto is indeed better than everyone.
I still believe Ditto was gonna win the tournament. Unfortunately, when making my prediction, I didn't have the option to say that, so I had to go with Dempsey.
Wow, that's consistency. Sir Bubblegum improving to a 2094 now, exactly 2 seconds behind Dempsey. Dempsey's gonna finish up his last run here, although it is definitely not looking better than the 1894 he currently has, especially not if you bonk the last hook.
So Bubble choking a bit on the ending, and is not even gonna try to get a finish because he knows it's slower. I'm sorry, Swaggly.
Is this Taz? Only when Sir Bubblegum's playing it. Hey Bubakar, how's it going? Yes, you have to restart for the hotfix, and then you have haste. Permanently. Audience
You
award.
might also have no clip.
Bubble is definitely getting the audience award. Alright, this is not Bubble. Where's Bubble? Right there. Why is Bubble not on every hotkey? Everyone should be disqualified except Bubble.
Well, then Ditto couldn't win.
Exactly. That's a problem.
That would just be sad.
That's not in the script. Alright. Oh, Sir Bubblegum trying to do the quarter loop jump up that kind of weird section before the last checkpoint, but disconnecting and also not quite making it over the last jump. He'll get more money in cash prizes by winning. I don't think we have any cash prizes. Although on that note, I know, is it... Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to ask. I mean, since Raid Squid is already here, is it okay if we give out, like, not unlockable skins as prizes again? I kind of forgot to ask you that in the middle of stuff. Also, hey Neophyte. Trash game, trash commentators, trash tournament. How do you feel about this, Toasty?
Well, one of the parts is definitely very accurate. Trash commentators.
Thanks.
Game, I mean, spectator mode is pretty broken.
It's about...
Tournament. The tournament is definitely trash because I got knocked out in the group stage.
Alright, I can get behind that. Sir Bubblegum is the new #1 and the only one with the time with his 21:44. Dempsey probably resetting for a sub 20 here. I mean, if you would get a 1944 for the exact 2 seconds again, then I'd be really impressed, but I don't know. Led Best Commentator 2017. That's a roast, Toasty.
Well, there was a quote I heard once with, "You can strive to be the best, or be happy with being average." and I'm neither, so I guess.
But it wasn't the script, Zikora. You know, we have to follow the script. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Dempsey here. Whatever options I try, it's always the last. Alright, Dempsey, a 1965. That's a really solid time from Dempsey. Yeah? Unfortunately, I did not get to see that run. They forgot to compile the script. I know. Unfollowed. Alright. Rip me. No, I only have 206 followers. What a shame.
Sir Bubble on a pretty decent run, didn't see any particularly large mistakes. He didn't get a better time though.
We have $10 million in prizes. Huh. I have better sponsors than I thought. This stream would be more lit with my mixtape playing in the background. If you send me your mixtape, I'll play it before next stream.
Seeing dropping the trash scripts. Well, only really if C is like looking through it for accidents. What the fuck is that?
Oh, I definitely remember that, Bubakar, but not very many other people do, I think. So I don't think you remember that either. But for the very first tournament, hosted by Goku and me, we just had to, like, there was no spectator mode. We just had to stand some specific spots on the map that we thought were important or where we could see much of the map, and then just commentate from there whenever someone was passing us. It was pretty horrible.
Someone needs to teach me how to English. So Bubblegum making a very interesting jump over a ramp that you aren't even supposed to be near after the first checkpoint. I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know if it's a skip that I haven't seen. Probably isn't, because he doesn't really have as much speed.
There's no skip on this map. Also, Dempsey can't finish this run anymore, I'm pretty sure, but let's see anyway. Then again, Dempsey... I think Dempsey only got one finish in, at least only one that I thought. Then again, I was a little busy with chat on the side. Alright, Dempsey definitely not finishing up this one anymore. So Dempsey gaining some more time with his 1965 over Bubblegum's 2144. Right, and onto the one randomly drawn map, the Big Climb.
The best map for speedrunning. As everyone knows. Okay, Bubble just disconnected. Of course. Then I'm gonna start on myself, I guess. My run is going great. I'm standing under some fans. Pretty nice, it's very cold. Bubble has rejoined. Now he has the patch, so he should be getting... Let's see if Bubble's patch worked. He reset, so maybe he just wanted to get the perfect time before completely annihilating Dempsey. Bubble just about to finish a run. We'll get a time of 27.69, and then Dempsey overtaking him with a 26.65. Yeah. Again, just about a second faster. Kind of a theme.
Ah, yes, I was muted. Lol, nice. Good job, me. Thanks, thanks, Dempsey. I didn't really say that much, so don't worry.
Well, lad. You say that, but what with Sir Bubble? He has the thing now. Patch, so therefore surely he should be able to gain any amount of seconds, because he can get a negative time.
It's alright, folks, I saw it. Thank you very much,
Anytime he
though.
wants.
I'm sorry. So yeah, what was going on there was Mr. Refield for some reason can't use this chat anymore, although he's not banned. For some reason, Twitch doesn't let him connect anymore to the chat. I don't know what's up. So I was trying to help him a little bit there, and when I'm typing, I mute myself so you don't hear my keyboard clicking. And I know for some reason must have not recognized the hotkey. It's fine.
I think it's gonna be a bit of a meme bullying me in the Twitch chat. Everyone commenting about how shit I am at commentating.
Oh, I should have switched a while ago. I'm gonna do that now. T-Mean, it's okay, alright? Please. When was the last time anyone saw Blinky playing? A few weeks ago? I know that he more or less recently started up Action Hank, but he didn't want to participate in this tournament. Donating because of scripts. Oh, I didn't get a donation yet. I actually didn't overlook it for once. Oh, Sir Bubblegum just falling down. That's unfortunate.
Not quite sure I'm gonna run for president, Mr. Lad.
Really? That's a mistake.
I should. Kanye is gonna run in 2020.
I'm actually the one playing for Dempsey. I don't know, man. I don't think my computer is strong enough to run 2 instances of Hank and stream at the same time and still get as smooth of a frame rate as I'm getting. Also, I don't know how to be logged into 2 Steam accounts at the same time. Alright, Sir Bubblegum improving to a 27.46, unfortunately still behind Dempsey. We can now disqualify them. Unfortunately, you're not in the position to disqualify anyone. So, both of them can get one more finish in. Where's Dempsey at?
Dempsey just restarted.
He can get another run.
And he did as well. It's the jump in the start. The ramps and stuff right after the first checkpoint, I believe. He 2 times in a row bonked on the landing.
The taunt. Alright, Sir Bubblegum is not looking too good on this run. He will most likely not improve on this. If he can even finish it, it's gonna be very close. No, he can't. And that's gonna be it. So, 26.65 versus 27.46. That gives us our final times of 1 minute 57.65 for Dempsey and 2 minutes 05.28 for Sir Bubblegum. And with that, Dempsey advances into the next round and will now immediately play against Rare Banjo. And while we wait for that, I'm gonna restart my game real quick because my controller is not working anymore.
The real question is, do you really need your controller when you're not playing the game?
It's quieter. Or, I don't know. I mean, while we're looking to the picks and bans, I'm gonna look at something real quick.
Not getting any picks or bans in at the moment. Don't really know what's going on. Standing quite still in the draft pick chat. It's very simple, lad. You use the arrow keys up and down and enter to do the thing. Spartan is asking you, because you are a German, if fucking never mind anything. So it seems like Dempsey would like to ban wall, which I can only assume is the big climb. No, the wall, that would be. I'm guessing. I don't know. Just ban
It's
wall.
the wall.
Banjo giving out all his bans, being Down the Tube, Slidey Slidey, and Right Round Baby. So we're just missing one ban from Dempsey. Seems like he wants to ban the wall and full stop. So now for the picks. Spartan is very sad that you did not answer him. It seems. So Banjo is going to pick a map. He is gonna pick Bumper Jumper. So where is the thing? Where the frick is Bumper Jumper?
Alright, I am back. So, Wacky, for some reason, I didn't include you in, I know, I'm not doing this the good way, probably, but I didn't include you as, like, in the mod list on my bot. So, I just had to go change the code real quick. Now you can actually update the up next command. Yay. Yo, alright. Thanks for stopping by, Rosie. See ya, man. And hey, Hexman.
I have no idea what Bumper Jumper is.
It's a map in the Christmas badge. It's Bumper Jumper.
Oh, of course. I didn't look that far because I was thinking it was like a something map. I don't know.
No, it's Bumper Jumper.
Wow.
So we'll be playing on Bumper Jumper, Boing, Tornado, Deadly Drop. Mostly Deadly Drops, probably. And then Leap of Faith.
Boing.
Right, cool.
Right. I'm pretty behind because I can find Bumper Jumper, so...
Don't worry, it's all good.
Gonna take a little bit of time here.
Yes, you can chat. Welcome back, Refill.
Tornado.
Alright, just
what
waiting.
Random map.
Leap of Faith. Just waiting
Leap
for
of
Dempsey's
Faith.
ready.
I am ready on the server.
Alright, cool. Give me a sec. Alright, Dempsey's ready too, so you can start up the server. Let's go.
I am starting now.
Right, so everyone appears to be here. I'm gonna start on Rare Banjo and then switch over to Dempsey. Should have
Right,
Rare
I'm
Banjo.
pretty sure I'm on
Yep, I do
Dempsey.
have Rare Banjo.
I do not have Dempsey. No, I do, so great. Dempsey forgetting to jump, or at least missing the jump onto something's checkpoint. I didn't really pay attention. I'm great at this.
Alright, now this is bullshit. Why can't... Why can't... Oh, Red Banjo failing to get into the top path here. I feel like he has failed there multiple times. Dempsey posting a 2340. Not too bad. I assume though that Dempsey is making the fast start by exactly hitting the edge of the bumper and then getting a very low flying curve.
That is correct.
I don't know, Wacky. I really don't know what's up with that. I'll look into it soonish. Until then, I know, lad, could you update exclamation mark up next? Because I know it's working for you. At least it did. Oh wait, never mind. I don't know if it's working for you actually. Probably not.
Dempsey keeps choking right after the first checkpoint, and doing it again. I think that's the 4th time in a row.
Fair enough.
Trying to do fast strats, landing right on the edge of the platform and jumping.
Seems reasonable though. I mean, he has the only finish so far. And he still has 3 minutes left, so he can afford to reset a few times. Rebanjo not once making up to that top platform though. You know, in case you listen to the stream, I recommend sliding on that small ramp when you are jumping up to the top route. That helps. Well, up net isn't gonna cut it. Well, lad, if you would spell the command correctly. I didn't code in you misspelling the command. Alright, Red Banjo opting to do the high route. Now just to post another time. Alright. Sharkbot is accepting you. Alright, Banjo posting a 2469. I'm gonna switch to wherever where's Dempsey? Alright, there's Dempsey, got him.
He just restarted because of things.
Yo, Spartan, English only please, thanks. Oh. Yeah, that's a difficult part. Even if you do that jump out really well on that part, sometimes you just can't get the next jump anymore.
Spartan, do that or don't. I don't really care. You can do it if you want.
What does it say?
It says that he is talking to one of our other friends and is asking whether he should tell him to watch this.
His choice?
Of course. Really should be.
Oh, I know. Wow, alright. I'm a little stupid, I know why the bot isn't accepting Wacky. I put his name in as Vilranka, which is of course correct, but I put it in with a capital V, which holds true for his Twitch name, but in the Twitch IRC, which is what the bot connects to, all names are all lowercase. That's why it's not working. How is Dempsey doing that? Excuse me? Yeah, go ahead.
I think Rare Banjo just improved his time to 24:25.
Nice. And Dempsey's doing that jump by immediately when he hits this jack in the box, he's holding left, and then you just need to do a full jump. Like, it will slow you down on the wall, and then you get a pretty solid... well, no, wait, that's wrong. Then you get the exact amount of speed you need to do exactly a full jump, and then you hit the exact edge of that jack in the box, and then you get the exact edge jump. Dempsey improving to 22.95, getting that sub 23 there, but he can't finish another run anymore.
While you were talking, Banjo also improved his time to what it is now, 23:61, which was only 21 hundredths away from Dempsey's time at that point.
And 23:61. Alright,
Spartan,
yes?
we can understand if Spartan doesn't read the chat rules. Who really does, ever?
I do. You have to even, like, with that feature from Twitch, you have to accept the chat rules when you first chat in a channel.
Yeah, but you just see a big purple button and just click it.
See, that's what you shouldn't do.
You can't be asked to.
That's how you get timed out. Alright, Banjo failing the skip on his first run here, unfortunately. Ah yes, you have Kappa HD, and you have the best emote. Mini K. Mini K is a great emote.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't just spill Coke all over my table.
What? For what, Wacky? If you mean the role on the Discord, just give it another color. You got the manage roles permission. Banjo seems to be only doing one in-loop jump.
Dempsey about to do the skip. He gets it and improves his time to 2030.
2030 is an amazing time. I mean, I'm not really surprised that Dempsey's getting the skip. He does have world record on this level after all with a 1985. Yep. Yeah, that's what I meant. So, Wacky, just go into the server settings and change it to a color you can read better. You need to get Twitch Prime or Twitch Turbo. You see, as I'm watching, you always said. Wow, Banjo is really struggling with the skip here. Alright, I switched late last time, so I'm gonna switch early this time.
Sure.
Oh, Dempsey with a very good start here. Looks like he only did a single uphill there, probably for safety, or it was a spectator leg and he actually did do a double uphill. However, jumping short from that small-ish ramp into the last downhill.
Banjo about to see do the skip. He fails, jumps a bit too late, and therefore a bit too low.
Dempsey probably like already having a 2030 resetting for a good start here. Red Banjo should really start worrying about getting a time. Preferably with the skip, of course.
Yeah, he keeps attempting the skip, but hasn't gotten it yet.
From what I saw, he was jumping too late. He should jump earlier.
He jumped too late one time, but just before he jumped too early.
I really only came to mock my friend, but everybody else is doing a pretty good job. Good job, Twitch chat.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, thank you, Sir Bubble Hunter, for the host. And thank you, Twitch, for informing me about that twice.
Banjo on a pretty decent run. About to attempt to skip again. Does he get it? No, of course not.
Of course not, wow.
Well, if he fails it a lot of times, chances are he's gonna fail it again. At some point he's gonna have to not go for the time, well, not go for the skip if he wants to get a time. That would definitely be worth it instead of getting 10 seconds extra if he doesn't finish.
I'm pretty sure
he does not.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, he didn't go for the skip this time, but actually failed while kind of at the bumper. He didn't hit it, so he decided to reset. So this is pretty much. I don't remember how long this thing is, but I think this is the last. Yeah, right.
One more.
Again, doesn't attempt the skip for good reason, and finally gets a time of 23:40.
Very good. Alright, Dempsey has to finish this one. Well, never mind. He's done. Why would you do this to me, damn? 23:30 versus 2030 versus 23:40. So, Rare Banjo losing about 3 seconds here, a good 3 seconds. It's not helping. So let's see how Tornado goes for him. And I feel like I did thank you for your host, Swaggly, but I also feel like you hosted before I even really started streaming, so it might have been in the chat. Or I might have been really busy and forgot about it. Anyway, thank you very much for your host, Swaggly, in any case. Cass was not responding. Let me check that out. Thank you very much for the host, Wacky. Let's find not Survival Run, Rare Banjo real quick though. I feel like this is Dempsey. No, it's Rare Banjo. Alright, I got it right. Nice.
Right, yes, I got Dempsey now. Dempsey resetting for a reason I can't really see. I think he just went down a ramp, hit a ramp a bit too early. And Dempsey. It was a pretty good run. There wasn't really any mistakes that I could really spot.
Nice, I was muted.
Dempsey improving his time once again to a 23:26.
That's insane. Wow. His 23:39 was already outstanding, but 23:26 is insane. I don't think it's gonna improve on that anymore. Thank you very much, Scar, for the host. Banjo really needs to get a PogChamp run here. Yeah, not improving. His ending wasn't really too good. Oh, Banjo not jumping to the ramp before the jump over the U ramp. Huh. Again, going very high on this last jump here. No improvement once again.
MC went a little bit too low on that last jump and decided to reset because he pretty much needs a completely flawless run if he's gonna beat the time that he currently has, which he probably isn't. But it's a possibility.
It's a fairly unbeatable time. He'll probably need the clip to improve on that. I mean, who knows, maybe he's going for that. Alright, and I'm gonna switch to Dempsey. Although I don't feel like we are gonna see very many updates regarding the time from there.
Yeah. So
23:26, man, that's insane.
Pretty good time. Banjo on a pretty decent run so far. About halfway through. Ended up now doing the last jump. Jumped a little bit too low on the last jump, but still getting his time a bit lower to a 24:05. That's probably a decent time. Shark, I don't know if you're just silent or if you've
No, I'm
muted
silent.
yourself.
No, it's fine.
Anyway.
I have two different mute buttons, one for Discord and one for the stream. So you will always be able to hear me, just not the stream. Oh, Dempsey was on a pretty not bad run, but deciding that was not better than his probably god run. Chat is pretty dead AF, fam. Solid run again from Dempsey. He's really consistent on this map. Fortunately, not getting a good last jump there.
Banjo kind of fucking up his last jump. Going a bit too high, a bit too slow, a bit too everything bad, and has to reset.
Dempsey again, not looking too bad, although that jump over the URAM was definitely not flawless.
Banjo finishing up again, still not improving his time.
I mean, Tinin and Drano probably went away after Survival Games match, so they made up a pretty solid portion of the chat.
Banjo just finishing up his last run, improving by 0.15 seconds to a 23.90.
Not too bad. Can't quite keep up with Dempsey's god time of 23:26, but that's a very respectable time.
Seems like the exclamation mark up next command doesn't really work for a I'm watching you always. Works for you.
It should. Where's Banjo? Alright, there's Banjo.
I got Dempsey.
I know, try again, Scar. See if it works now. My bot is not the best built bot. It's going to be improved soon-ish. Alright, Red Banjo getting the first finish with the 2077, but Dempsey a bit in front with the 1944. Oh, now it works. My bot's just not built very well. Excuse me for I am bad at coding. Give me a second.
Dempsey restarting a lot on the completely first jump. For a reason I can't really see. It's almost a perfect thing. Dempsey continuously failing on the start, either the first or the second jump. Spending a couple seconds on that, and now right after the first checkpoint, jumping a little bit wacky. Banjo increasing his time to a 2011, about 0.70 seconds behind Demp.
I mean, Dempsey's time is already really good. It would be okay if he wouldn't improve on that one anymore, but I would expect Dempsey to still get a better time.
I think this is a pretty decent run he's on right now, and yes, he does increase it to a 1938.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting in 19.3 X. Alright, Banjo still in that 2011, although I'm sure that he can get sub 20. I know though he just did that wall jump right before the first checkpoint. That's gonna cost him some time if he keeps doing that.
Dempsey again restarting on the very first jump a lot. I don't know how he has time to kind of see if the jump is good or not.
At some point, after some time, you just know what you want to see, and if you don't see, you just reset instantly. All right, I'm gonna switch to Dempsey.
Right, I am on Banjo now. Banjo about to finish up a run that wasn't particularly perfect, but he did increase to a 20.06. I believe he can get sub 20. Believe in Banjo.
Well, Dempsey doesn't seem to believe in himself anymore very much. He's just kind of standing there, enjoying the scenery, the flying pirate bay. So for those of you who don't know, like the green flying ship, the Flying Dutchman, actually has the symbol of the Pirate Bay on its flags and sails.
I also noticed on the loading screen to this batch of levels, there's a flag that really looks like the Danish flag. Pretty sure it is, like on the submarine at the bottom, and I find that quite weird.
Danish
Rare
flag.
Banjo just... Yeah. Banjo just increasing his time to 1990. I knew he could get a sub 20.
Nice. I know. Actually, haven't looked at Submarine too intensively. I'll check that out next time I'm loading into a Spooky Times level. Now I know why Dempsey is restarting on that first jump. He's probably doing it too late when he's resetting.
Banjo completing another run, but unfortunately one of the last jumps he botched a bit. So it's not going to be a better time.
Alright. Ooh, Dempsey looks like he's having a really good start here. Ah, not quite making it over the big wall. He probably tried for the single tap jump at the bottom. And that can sometimes just absolutely kill you. If you do it with just a little too less speed. So
Rare Banjo now standing still. I'm guessing he realized that he cannot get any more runs through.
Well, Dempsey can't either. That doesn't stop him from trying. 1938. Pretty solid time from Dempsey here. 1990 for Rare Banjo. So Banjo needs to make up about 5 seconds on Leap of Faith, and I don't think that's happening.
Unless, for some reason, Dempsey is not going to get the skip, and Banjo does, but I doubt that's going to happen.
That's not... Where's... Alright, there's Rare Banjo. Got him. So the MC essentially just needs to get the skip once, and he won.
That's
Skip
cool,
too
yeah.
hard, to be honest. Not tournament safe now. Definitely not doable in 5 minutes. Shouldn't even bother trying.
So Dempsey already getting the skip, getting a time of 11:74.
Not bad, and that secures him the victory for this match. Hey, Seraphimo. How's it going, man?
Dempsey increasing his time once again to an
Wow.
11:56. That's
Time
pretty
my
good.
PB. It's respectable. Dang, man. Really solid time.
And now it just keeps resetting on the start, which
I
don't
mean,
know why.
improving from a 56 is just insanely difficult. As I said, it's my PB. It's only 0.06 away from world record, as far as I know. Alright, so we already got the bands from Casper. Now we just need to see up against, I think, Hexaman. I mean, you folks in the stream can see it in the top right of your screen. It's a little too small for me to read in the OBS preview.
Dempsey kind of getting the skip again, but instead of jumping, he just ran up the wall. At least that's how it seemed in the spectating thing.
Fair enough. Spectating thing.
Shut.
Everything's the thing.
Everything's a thing. Someone, when this comes out on YouTube, is gonna count every time I say thing.
Well, now most
Okay.
definitely.
Or the
Oh, dang.
actually, if you're watching on YouTube right now, please make a thing with like, oh, for fuck's sake, make
Ding.
a video where it's Action Inc. World Championships Day 4, but every time Toasty says thing, it speeds up by 5%.
I can do that.
That video is gonna be about 20 seconds long.
I can do that, probably. Stop saying
Gonna
thing,
be-
Jesus! I should have switched a while ago, it's fine. Good meme. Toast, you're a meme now. How do you feel about this?
I'm now officially a meme.
How does that thing make you feel? Oh wow, Dempsey got the Raid Squid special.
It feels dank.
Dempsey really wants a good skip now. Excuse me. I mean, if he still wants to improve from that 56, he needs an almost flawless run, so I can get behind that.
Banjo seems to be doing pretty decently up until the skip. And he always seems to mess that up. He doesn't have a time yet.
That's unfortunate. Then again, it's impossible for him to pull back the 5 seconds he needs here. So well.
And he finally got the skip actually.
What?
12:52 is he gonna get?
So I've just been informed that Hexer picked Hello World. So that's pretty exciting. 5 minutes for Hello World. That's gonna be an interesting one.
Swaggly, I don't know who Hexer is.
The guy who hacks.
I'm not quite sure. Well, that's definitely not Bubble. He's just good at the game.
Yes. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Hexer guy. The one and only. Alright, let's see what do we have here. So, Bans, throw back the wall, close call, and Spinebreaker and Bumper Jumper.
This is Banjo's last run. Can he do it?
And then Casper picking Tornado.
Almost.
Not very surprised by that. And Curse Curves, and then Hexaman with Hello World and Spaghetti. And the random map is Party Hardy.
Yes, Banjo, I am now a living meme.
So, Banjo
So now
actually
I
made
gotta
it up.
set up the other server. I know I'm a noob, Swaggly.
Alright, and that gives us
everything.
our final times of 137.45 for Dempsey versus 143.33 for Banjo. Alright, I'm okay. Sorry. What the fuck? Could you not? Sorry for all the controller disconnecting sounds. Don't mind them. Alright, so next up, Hexaman versus Casper.
Okay, I can't understand the draft pick chat. It's really confusing me for some reason.
Why?
It's like, should I tell my bands? And then Wacky says a lot of stuff, and then he says his picks. Right. Well,
Yeah, I know.
that's
I know why.
Right. It's simple. It's simple. Right.
I know why they were doing it in, I don't know what, DMs or some shit, or some other channel. I don't know.
Tornado and cursed curves.
Should have just put it in draft pick. That's fine. Yo, Dempsey, thanks for hanging out. See ya, man. Thanks for playing so far, and I'll see you on Sunday. Alright, I'm gonna...
And the random map.
Party Hardy.
Party Hardy, yes. Right there, I am ready on the server.
Alright, we're just waiting on Hexaman and Casper to give us the ready. Any second now. Probably, hopefully. Wacky? Can you ask them if they're ready? Alright, so Wexterman, sure. Hexaman is ready. And Casper is in chat but not saying. Alright. And Casper's dry. I assume that's supposed to be ready. Alright, so with Casper being dry, I think we can go. Let's do it.
Alright. I will start the server now. Everyone has joined. Great.
Wait, Casper's voice is magic? Alright, I think I have Casper.
I think I have Hexer.
I I have Casper, alright.
And I'm also pretty positive I have Hexer. Great.
What did you click? 3?
I don't remember.
No, I clicked 4. I have
clicked the
Casper
button
for
I
sure.
felt like clicking.
Oh, Casper just crushing Hexaman in that first attempt. Casper posting a first finish of 23.67. This is, just in case any of you didn't know, this is pretty much Casper's signature map. He has picked this every single time when he got to draft pick in a tournament. And for some reason people aren't banning it against him. Ah, yours. Oh, I can get behind that, lad.
Hexer finishing his first run on 23.55.
Casper improving by
improving
0.01 to 23.66.
0.11 behind Hexer.
Sorry, lad, you're not scheduled for commentator anymore for the Action World Championship. And here I was thinking that Seraphima was from the UK. Huh.
Hexer once again improving his time, so 23.36.3 faster than Casper.
Amazing. I don't know how Hexerman and Dempsey are able to get these times so quickly on Tornado. It's insane. Oh, I thought that would have been an improvement, but no.
Hexer finishing on a run that was not an improvement either.
No Scar. Tomorrow we will have Faulty co-commentating. Yo. Hold your breath. So tomorrow we have Faulty commentating, and then on Sunday we are going to hear Activy. But tomorrow Lad will be on staff, so there's that. Casper again finishing, but no improvement. Casper's getting pretty solid runs though. Ooh, nice corner jump. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Hexaman.
Yeah, he's about to finish up a run.
That last jump didn't look perfect, but otherwise, just that ending looked pretty fucking clean. Kind of been off by too far of his time, unless he failed beforehand. But then I think he would have reset earlier. Wow, Hexaman looking really good once again. Although not quite, yeah, resetting after that last jump. Not quite on pace for a sub 23.36. Your voice would be too expensive. I probably can't afford you, that's true. Dang, I know why Hexaman wasn't happy with that. That looked very clean. Maybe it was the spectator mode though. Just not displaying his movement accurately.
Casper about to finish up a run that seemed pretty decent. He is gonna improve by 0.1 to 23.56.
Nice. Only 0.2 away of a Hexaman on this first map. That's very respectable. Wow, Hexaman improving by 0.01 to 23.35. Nice improvement there.
Very important improvement. Might have lost if he hadn't done that.
I mean, Sarah, you came in second in the Action Egg World Championship 2015. So that's pretty remarkable.
Casper finishing up a run, but not improving.
And Hexaman didn't really seem happy with the start last time.
Casper seems like he botched up the last jump. And did finish.
Hexaman's getting really far in all of his runs, comparatively. Wow, really good run up until now. Oh, unfortunately jumping into the last gap. That was a really, really good run that he just threw there.
Casper not making many mistakes either. He's just going to finish up his last run here.
Oh, looking pretty good.
Don't know if it's going to be an improvement.
No.
It wasn't.
Not
so
quite.
That's the game.
Casper only losing a About 0.2 on this map though. So you can definitely make that up. Let's see how Curse goes though. Alright. I got Casper. Nice. First try. So we will probably see a lot of resets at the start here. Especially from Hexaman if he's going for the good strats. They are pretty reset intensive. Casper getting smoothly into the bottom route, but not very smoothly out of it. Pretty solid ending though. And first finish 21-32. I expect some improvement from that though.
Hector about to finish up his first run, but sadly bodges on the second loop right at the end.
Happens. That loop part is pretty difficult to do well, to be fair. It's pretty easy to just do a small mistake and then it's all over. Casper looking much better this time around. Let's hope he can repeat his ending from last time. He can't quite, but... oh, wait, that's actually gonna cost him the improvement.
And Hector getting pretty fast now. He's got a 20.75.
Not too bad. Run. Still room for improvement, but definitely a solid time.
Hector again failing in the same way on the second loop.
As I said, that loop part is really difficult to do well. You get a lot of speed if you do all the strats in them. And then it can just be really easy to do an input a few frames too late.
And again, the exact same.
Alright. Casper approaching the loop part as well. Didn't look too good on the spectator, but actually, oh wow, he got the overshoot. And despite getting that, still improving to a 20.99, just getting that sub 21 in there. I'm gonna switch to Hexaman. Ooh, Hexaman. Whoa. Alright, I don't quite know what went on there. Was a bit too much of spectator lag. But it looks like Hexaman didn't get a good jump out of that third loop at the end. Hexaman improving to a 20.67, solid time. Yeah, the tournaments have gotten a bit more complicated rule-wise, Sarah.
Casper on the loop's about to finish this run. He did get the overshoot.
So did Hexaman. Casper would have beaten him, but Hexaman pretty much simultaneously improved to a 20.39. So Casper's 20.65, despite being a very good time, is not quite enough to beat Hexaman right here. Overshoot is actually slower. But it's extremely hard, if not impossible, if you do the loops perfectly, to not get the overshoot. Hexaman having a few resets here on the start, just wanting to get the perfect start, which is understandable.
Casper fails a lot right before the second checkpoint, or just on the right edge.
Oh, right, Hexaman just did that. This bonking there is pretty common. Because you want to cut your jump as close to that edge as possible. And then, you know, it can just happen that you just barely hit the corner. Right, Hexaman approaching the loop part once again. Although not really looking too good. Yeah, he decided that I was horrible and resetting right after getting the overshoot.
Pretty much the same happened for Casper minus the overshoot. He didn't really have a lot of speed.
I didn't think that Hexaman would have gotten the overshoot. just from how it looked from the spectator's perspective, but well, I mean, he did. But it was a very, very slow one. And Hexaman now on his last run here, so he has to finish this one, or he will have to stick with his 2039. Which is definitely...
just recent.
Unfortunate, which is definitely not a bad time to stick with. And yeah, if Casper just reset there, he has oh my god. He has to be happy with his 2065. Oh wow. And you know what happened there to Hexaman. He just kind of got stuck in the loop part. 2039 it is.
Swaggerly is insisting that Overshoot is in fact faster.
I saw, but he's incorrect. Into Hello World. Exciting map. Probably. Swaggerly is a meme toasty, fair enough. Hexaman somehow... What? Alright, that looked very weird on my end.
For some reason, it took me a lot of time to realize Casper actually could be 4.
Casper is 4, at least for
Yes.
me. Hexaman, wow, Hexaman already with a really good first finish, and Casper's just gonna... Oh wow, he isn't gonna follow it up. He was just passing the last checkpoint and then decided that it wasn't good enough for him.
Hex are about to finish up a run,
Nope.
but doesn't improve. 1849 is a pretty decent time.
Definitely. I mean, like, he has 5 minutes. I expect Hexaman to get a better time than that. But, it's a pretty solid first finish. Casper is gonna get a finish in here too. Doesn't look like he's gonna be the 49. He is not going to, in fact, and an 1861 it is for him for now.
I have no idea what Boubacar is trying to say.
What? I feel like you played him more than only the first Action Hank tourney. And please, Bura, please write in a way that I don't need 5 minutes to get what you're saying. At least I know what's going on in that message, kind of. It's something. Both still sitting on their 49 and 61, or 0.49 and 0.61 respectively. Casper now resetting for a good start. Kind of a neck and neck race here at the moment. Oh, Casper didn't seem happy with his performance. I'm gonna switch to Hexaman. Alright, looking not too bad for Hexaman so far. Ooh, landing a bit early at the last checkpoint, that might have cost him the improvement. Yes, in fact, it did. It's just too early of a landing. I can get that he wanted to jump out of the ramp early to not overshoot it, but that was just a bit too early.
Casper getting a kind of decent run. Doesn't improve though.
Hexa also on a decent run, but also no improvement there. It's just not as good of a landing in that second last, well, important ramp. The one you jump into after this big downhill. Again, this time landing there early, and same with the last ramp. Immediately probably seeing either a red split or just deciding that it wasn't good enough. Oh! The random map has been banned. I didn't think about that. Let me draw a new one real quick.
Right, so Hector increases time to, well, not increases, decreases to 1842. which is better than my PB. So. Casper is setting relatively early, a bit after the first checkpoint. Yeah, I didn't think he did the uphill jump or something very well.
Ah, right, so while I missed it while I was spectating, Hexman did improve to 0.42, in case you didn't say that yet. I'm sorry, I wasn't really...
I did say yeah.
Ah, alright, well then, never mind. Casper also improving to a 0.59. They're not too far apart on here, then again, I really didn't expect anyone to pull ahead too far in Hello World.
So this is going to be the last run for most likely both of them.
Yep,
Casper just
Hexman's
finishing
done.
up a probably decently run. He doesn't improve though.
I'm actually a little bit surprised that X-Men didn't manage to get a 0.3x. But then again, it's difficult. Especially
So
like, in
now
a tournament environment.
Now we're going to Spaghetti, a map that I absolutely hate for reasons.
Right, so Hexaman's currently not very far ahead. Only, what is it, 0.46. Wait, actually, no, 0.64. I can't math, it's fine. So Hexaman's only 0.64 ahead at the moment. So Casper still has a pretty solid chance of winning it. Then again, Hexaman is really good at Spaghetti, so let's hope Casper can keep up with him on there.
Boubacar and Sarah apparently think it's pretty funny to kind of write with a really Jamaican sort of accent. I don't think accents apply to text, but
Yeah,
that
I
sort
know.
of thing.
That kind of do. Alright, so Casper first finish with the 30.65. Casper jumping...
Actually, sort of the end.
Casper jumping way too early on this top route here in the beginning.
Hector about to finish up his first run, and it is a 29.61.
Dang, that's pretty solid first finish. I mean, if Hexaman can get like a 0.4 on here, that would be amazing. But he would need a really good run for that, and he would need to get the good last jump. With more luck than anything. Right, Casper, however, improving his time to 30.31. Now, what's that, 0.7? Yeah, 0.7 behind.
Hector again, changing it to 29.3.
Whoa.
Wow.
I'm like 99% sure that that beats my PB. Dang.
That's a pretty good time.
That's PB. Alright, so it's it's beating his PB as well. I'm pretty sure it's getting pretty close to world record as well. World record should be in the high 2s. What, 0.2s? Dang, man. So Hexaman PBing, but still deciding to keep running. But man, that's a little unfortunate for him there. Since PB is done safe in multiplayer. Also, wow, hey Luffy, yo. How's it going, man? And hey Henk the Pank. 0.25 is world record, so X-Man is 0.05 off of world record. Which is really not too much. I'm gonna switch over to him, in fact. Let's see.
I suddenly feel like making some Z puns.
Please don't.
Casper about to finish up a run. Didn't really see much of it. He does though improve to a 30.25.
Like 1 frame later. Nah, that's a few frames. Yo, nice one, Rayfield. Oh no, it's Luffy. We all dead. Well, Hexaman just started jumping straight down the hole. I know what he was thinking there. He just had the wrong jump in mind.
Casper messing up a bit before the big old jump.
X-Men approaching the end of this map, but oh, landing a little bit late in that downhill there. So, yeah, and not getting the good last jump. I can't really expect him to improve anymore on that 29.3 flat. Please take getting hooked, Luffy. Please, Bubakar. I want to be able to reach that, not decipher it. No! Alright, never mind. I'm good. It's all good. I should really disable system sounds. Alright.
Casper coming up to the big old jump again. And yes, I'm gonna keep calling it that.
Hexaman now finishing up his last run, although this doesn't look better than the 29.3 he currently has. He is, however, gonna get the good last jump. But yeah, as I said, no improvement. And Casper also can't get another finish anymore. So Hexaman winning with the PB of 29.30. Really a little bit sad for him there, so he might want to play this map after his match. Just try to recreate that time. Jesus, that time, yeah. Alright, so now Casper needs to make up pretty much exactly 1.5 seconds. I am fairly sure you are able to take some world records in the game, Luffy. Ooh, Casper trying a jump out where it's impossible, I would say.
Hexer accidentally jumping over the 2 bumps.
Rip. Of course you do. No one wants to bother grinding 4 hours on end just to get that fucking bullshit world record. Alright, Casper is gonna approach the last part of the map here. Just passing the last checkpoint. Let's see if he can get a good last jump. Oh, looked like he was jumping a few frames too late or something. I don't know. He walked off anyway and just fell to his demise.
Hexer also was about to finish, but accidentally messed up the last jump and got too low and had to reset. I think he also messed up before that, so it wasn't going to be a very good run anyway.
Alright, Casper this time with a really good last jump, 29.27. The time isn't quite as premium as the last jump, but still, not too bad.
Hexer finishing up, getting a 28.32.
Yo, Luffy, just go play Getting Hooked real quick. Oop, what happened there? Oh wait, never mind, probably my controller disconnecting. Nice. Oh, Casper this time with not too great of a last jump, but still improving to a 29.01. Hexman got a pretty solid time here. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Hexaman.
Casper accidentally jumping right after the 2 bumps.
Time to download Henk again, wow. Oh, Hexman overshooting that jump a little bit. Wow, really good clip from Hexman there. Trying to jump over the... Oh, wow, whatever that was. Wow, Hexman with a really good clip again. Amazing. Twice in a row. I feel like Hexman didn't quite get the good jump over the ramp. Apparently he saw a fairly red split, just instantly resetting as he hits the last checkpoint.
Casper approaching the end with not a particularly perfect run, but he does also reset for a reason I couldn't quite see.
If Keiko's running. Alright, Hexman did just pass the last checkpoint, apparently at least happier with his performance. Oh, not quite making it up on the last jump though. Hexman overtaking Marin here. Marin? What? Casper.
Nice.
Good job. Nice, accidentally reset. Ready to go. Well, it's actually pretty synced up with Hexman's reset, so it's fine. You mean Red Squid is making it? It can't be too terrible.
I'm not quite sure if Casper can get another run in. It's gonna be close.
Let's see. No, he should
Seems
be.
like
He's
it.
gonna finish this one.
Yeah, it seems like.
Oh, high last jump though. No improvement. And that's it. Hexaman pretty expectedly winning the match. However, Casper did put up a good fight, especially on the first 3 maps, only being a few tenths at most behind. And that gives us our final times of 1:59.78 for Hexaman, just barely getting the sub 2 minutes. And then Casper with the 2:02.06. So Casper really not losing by too much. Really solid play here by Casper. However, not quite enough to take Hexaman down. Next up, we're gonna have Wurstlagen versus Marin the Lemon. And we are gonna play the Zigzag, Slidey Slidey, the Plunger, Spaghetti once again, and Pro Skater. Alright, are you ready on the server?
I am not. I really just started
Nice.
doing the levels. Slidey slidey. It's right there.
You got Zigzag?
Maps. Yes, I did.
Alright, Zigzag, Slidey Slidey, the Plunger, Spaghetti, and Pro Skater.
Spaghetti. We're playing a lot of spaghetti today. I think it's the
Yep.
4th time.
Really? Do we play it in every single match?
Okay, good point. I don't know. I think so.
Might have been the 3rd time at least.
It's Pro Skater. I am ready on the map, on the server.
Alright then, let's go.
Starting now. Why did Marin... No, Marin is playing. I forgot that it was a new match. Never mind.
And there's Wurstlagen. Alright, I'm gonna start on Wurstlugan, and then I'm gonna switch over to Marin. What do you have against the Zigzag?
Marin jumping over the first
Oh,
bumper.
Wurstlagen trying to get the skip here, but unfortunately not quite making it down the quarter loop anymore.
Marin hits the corner right after the first bumper, and
Oh,
he keeps
again.
jumping over the bumper. I don't understand.
Oh, that's really easy to do, trust me. Because you want to be holding left the whole time, and it's really easy to just overshoot the bumper. Alright, this time... Oh, Verslagen not quite making it over.
Marin also barely not making the skip.
Spaghetti Scar? Please. So no finishes yet. Maybe there's a dish called the zigzag, but I wouldn't know it. You're pretty sure zigzag isn't a food. Oh, you're wrong.
Marin sadly doesn't get the ramp where you turn around well enough to be able to get the skip and gives up. Has another try here though. Seems to go pretty good, but yes, he does actually get it. So, see the time he's gonna finish with. He completely fails right at the end, so he gets a 1965.
But he did get the skip?
Yes.
And the one cycle in the beginning too?
I think so, I don't remember.
I feel like up next is already updated, Wacky, and you can't update that command because I'm stupid. That's essentially it. It is already updated though. It's all good. So Verslagen is really consistently getting the one cycle, but so far not getting the skip at all. Alright, I switch to Marin.
Right.
Marin going for the 2 cycle. I feel like Verslagen is not doing that uphill jump for the skip, so that's gonna make the skip significantly harder for him. At least when I was watching him, I don't know about now. Although he should start to worry about finishing at all, maybe.
Was repeatedly jumping over the bumper.
Happens.
Apparently landing on top of the ramp where you're supposed to turn around.
That also happens pretty frequently. Marin's struggling a little bit with the one cycle here in the beginning. He's going very low on that Jack in the Box. He wants to get it good. Then again, he can currently feel pretty safe seeing that Verslagen has yet to finish a run whatsoever.
He has now given up on doing the skip and just did it normally. His time can still be better because he messed up in the start, but no, 2067. About a second
too far away. Marin did get the skip again. Ooh, this time with a better ending, and 1934 for him.
Seems like Worst was very indecisive about whether he was going to go for the skip or not. But
he should go for it.
On top of the ramp. Yeah. Seems like he is also determined now.
Wow, Marin is looking really, really good on this run. Oh, unfortunately failing the ending completely, so that's improving to a 1906. But this could have been a lot better than it turned out to be.
Worst did just make the the skip and gets a 1916, 0.1 away from Marin.
That's not too bad. They both have time for one more finish. But no more resets are allowed here.
Worst again, jumping over the bumper.
Well, then that's it for him. And that's it for Marin too. 1906 versus 1916.
Decently close race so far.
Alright, on to Slidey Slidey. I really, really hate this map.
How
I feel like
come?
this is Marin. It's a horrible map. Alright, there's Wurslang.
That's the best reasoning I've ever heard for anything.
It's just trash design. Wow.
Marin seems to be about to get his first finish. It's gonna be with a time of 24:31.
Also, Hello World, if you actually are counting characters, has 12 characters because space would count as a character. Yo, get the mic away out of your nose, please. That was very loud.
Really? I didn't really breathe at all. Okay, that didn't make any sense. I don't know. I will.
And so we're slung about 0.7 behind here at the moment.
Marin increasing his time to 23:90.
Good improvement. And we're slung now got a run going as well.
He is now riding stuff. 0.6 away, 0.06 away from PB. That's pretty good.
Dang. It's gonna make it really hard for Verslagen to catch up here. But he is gonna improve to a 24:52. Verslagen not quite getting a good start. He's always needing like 2 big jumps up the right hand wall, although you only want to do 1 big jump and the rest just uphills in that big bowl. I DM'd the link to windscreens on, to Toasty on Discord. He has no excuse. There you go.
Well, I do because I couldn't possibly have gotten it in this time, but still.
No, you could have. Just drone delivery.
Guess. I'm gonna change over to worst.
Ooh. Both of them are really struggling with the start here. And then again, this is by far the hardest and worst part of this map. I feel like Wurslang got up this time.
He did.
Dang, Marin made it up too, but then decided it was not good enough.
Worst is gonna be finishing now. He did not improve though.
Really swaggly. You have a good mic, I wouldn't have thought. I thought you'd just have like, I don't know, $10 Speedlink mic. Right, so no more finishes from Marin's side, and Verslagen didn't improve either. They're both not too good on this map, it seems like. Who picked this? I think probably Marin, if I had to take a guess. Let's see.
It was Marin, yes.
Yes, it was Marin. Dang, Marin, I didn't really see why he reset there, probably just saw a red split. Maybe I'll just have to stay at 23.90 to 24.52. Neither of them getting up. No, there's really not too much happening on this map at the moment. Marin getting up, but not very well. But he decides it's good enough. He's going. Never mind, he's not going anymore. He stopped going.
Worst failing on the start, but not resetting. Because he just realized that he did not have enough time to finish.
Marin's gonna be cutting it very close here. Never mind, he's not gonna cut anything. That's it. So 23.90 to 24.52 it is.
I'd like to
falling.
say, I could totally just plug in another microphone that might be better.
Mm,
And then, instead of just kind of taking my physical microphone out of the way, I could actually move my face,
you could move your face.
to move my head. Because right now it's kind of stuck to my headset.
Well,
And I have another one that's not.
you can leave it like this. It's really not too bad. Right, I got someone, that's for sure. I feel like I got Marin though.
I definitely got worst.
I want that guy. Alright, there's Verstappen. Got him.
So,
Oh, Verstappen doing the checkpoint reset strat.
Marin not doing that. Finishing up pretty early. 1966
To
with
2038 from Verstappen. Wow. Let me go pick another map real quick. Amazing.
Marin's still not going for the checkpoint reset.
The zigzag. Wacky. I mean, if you do it correctly, then not checkpoint resetting is faster. But checkpoint resetting is definitely easier. So that's what Verstappen is doing. Alright, he's gonna finish up another run here too. And improving to 1996 now, exactly 0.3 behind Marin. No, this isn't the last map. This is map 3 out of 5. You can see at the top. You can see at the top on the overlay, there's like spots for 5 maps. So you see like there's the name, then there's the total count, and then underneath you see like 5 different times. Those are the 5 maps being played. Really?
I haven't seen.
Interesting. Last game. Now we're only gonna be playing Action Henk here, so this is the last game, but it's not the last match. We have another match. I know what Verstappen is trying there. That skip is not a skip. I mean, it's a skip, but it's not even close to being faster.
Marin's gonna get another time now. He does improve to 1948. Pulling a bit more ahead of worst. Who now got another time of 1969.
1969 is a pretty solid time. I'm gonna switch over. So Wacky calling up next is possible for everyone. Updating up next is only possible for mods. However, since I'm bad at coding and don't know how to get from Twitch itself who's my mod, I just manually put in a mod list. I'm definitely not getting the Twitch money. You don't get money from Twitch ads if you're not partnered. So you're just giving Twitch that sweet ad money. That skip is not a skip. Can we quote that? Unfortunately, due to not having a quote bot, we can't.
I think that's something that should be added to that quote is that skip is not a skip. Well, it is a skip. You also said that after.
Marin going very, very high on this first checkpoint here. It's gonna cost him some time.
Worth bonking a lot on the right edge of the first kind of big jump.
Of course the skip is free, but I don't know, I wouldn't do it in a tournament.
Worth is gonna get another time and does not improve.
I mean, they're not too far away from each other, however, Verstappen needs to start making up some time, seeing that he is currently a bit more than 0.7 behind. Marin, no improvement on that finish. I mean, Verstappen is world rank 23, I think, something around there, and Marin is world rank 7. So, Marin is definitely the favorite here. It's not really surprising that Vorse is currently not ahead, but He's definitely showing a solid performance.
Worst completely stopped for a moment,
Well,
and then just continued with his run. Because he
might have
didn't
been
really have time for
spectator
another
lag.
one. That's a possibility.
Marin
He
not
didn't seem
improving
very
on his
laggy,
last
though.
finish. And Verslagen not able to finish anymore. So 1948. Excuse me. 1948 versus, or was it 1969? Excuse me, come on. So Verstappen falling behind a little bit more.
Now for spaghetti. Best time.
Once again. Luffy is now playing Action Hank. Oh boy. Oh, never mind. Wait, where's he? Alright, that should be Verstappen. Although they are pretty neck and neck at the moment. Verstappen pulling ahead. Oh, and then Verstappen unfortunately doing the uphill a few frames too late. Just jumping into the pit there. Yep, spaghetti again. What can you do?
A lot of spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. Marin getting his first time of 29.89.
Not too bad. Not too best, not too bad. Wow. Alright, Verslagen is... Oh, that was an early jump, not passing the last checkpoint. He's gonna finish a run, but yeah, 30.79. Didn't really expect anything too great from that.
Marin about to finish up a, I think, a pretty good run. 29.65.
Not bad. Ooh, that bonk from Marin, rip him. Verslagen looking pretty solid so far on this run. No, Activy is not participating. He is, however, gonna co-commentate on Sunday. And Verslagen, not quite as good on this start as last time around. However, definitely still on a better pace than 30.79. Ooh, landing a little bit early there. That apple jump was a lot better though this time. I feel like that wasn't quite the good last jump, but still not bad. Improving to 30.11, pulling a lot closer to Marin here.
Yeah, Marin about to finish another run. Does not improve though.
Alright, looking better this time around from Verslagen. I'm gonna switch after this run.
Yeah, Marin's also about to close up a run in which he is going to improve to a 29.56.
Not bad. Oh, that was a very early landing from Verslagen. That probably cost him the run. Yep, he's resetting and I'm gonna switch to Marin. Marin looking pretty good this time. Wow, pretty solid landing in that ramp. Very fast. Oh, not quite getting the good last jump. That might have cost him the improvement, and yes, indeed it did. Dang, that was a really solid run from Marin there. Too bad he didn't get the good last jump. Again, looking not too bad from Marin. And he's probably seeing green splits, otherwise... Oh dang, that jumper was way too late. And he did indeed reset.
Worst about to finish up a run that looked kind of decent. He does not improve.
Yep, exactly, Bubakar. Ooh. Marin jumping a bit too far, overshooting that small wooden ledge that you wanna jump off of. They have time for one more finish here, so Marin definitely can't reset anymore.
Yeah. Worst is right at the end, and he jumps a lot at the end. I don't know if that was just because he realized that he had a bad time, or it was completely an accident.
I mean, you want to do some jumps there to preserve speed, but I mean...
Yeah, but like, he wasn't flipping on the jumps, so that wasn't a very good sign.
Alright, that's not good. Oh, Marin did get the good last jump here, and no improvement though. He's gonna stick with his 29, what was it, 56 to Verstagen's 30-11. On to Pro Skater.
I want to see someone get the skip, even though it's pretty much definitely not going to happen.
Well, I know that Verstappen does not have this in his PB, so I would be very surprised if he would pull the skip here. I don't think he's gonna attempt it, to be fair. I know about Marin. I know if he managed to do the skip in his PB, but I think not. Oh, Verstappen not jumping to the... Excuse me. Verstappen not jumping to the first ramp on that first run, but he saw Marin do it, and now he's doing it as well. He's jumping a bit early, though, and thus unable to get the good jump into the first skateboard. Alright. Oh, that's a bit early out of the first skateboard. Jumping into the bottom route. Twice in a row, wow. Three times in a row. Verstappen really seems to want to make that bottom route work. Alright, this time with the top route, but unfortunately a bonk after. So he's
Marin failed a little bit. Marin failed a little bit on the last skateboard, but he does take the completion of 21.82.
It's okay. Yep, Brooks is world rank 3 overall. Alright, Verstappen not too good into the second skateboard, and not too good into the third skateboard either, and not too good out of the third skateboard either. So generally, not too good of a run from Verstappen here, but he is gonna finish just to post a time. It's gonna be a 22.97. I am very sure that Verstappen can improve on that.
Marin barely bonking after the first skateboard on the jump down to the slide. Marin on a run with no real mistakes right now. Pretty good run, it seems like. He's gonna get a 21.38.
Not bad. Verstappen always jumping too early into that first ramp. However, he did get the clip after the top route. Still decides to reset, jumping way too late into the second skateboard. Oh, Verstappen looking really good this time around. Again, jumping too late into the second skateboard. Looking much better into the third skateboard. It's probably not quite gonna be enough to beat Marin's 21.38, but it is definitely enough to get a sub 22. Oh wow, it's not enough to get a sub 22. Wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that. That looked way better than it turned out to be. I'm gonna switch to Marin. Hey Minix, how's it going?
Worst may or may not have gotten a skip there. I wasn't quite sure because of spectator, but
no,
yes.
I'm fairly sure he didn't. Unless he got like a 19 time, or at least like a low 20. He most likely didn't get the skip.
Well, he failed to jump out anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Marin looking not too bad on this run. Good jump into the second skateboard. Not the good jump into the third skateboard, but still not looking too bad. Oh,
Worst also had a not too bad run, but he jumped on the last kind of ramp on the right side and came out on the left side. And I'm fairly sure that's not a thing you want to do for speed.
it's not too bad actually. Doesn't lose you that much time. It is easier. Marin did that as well. He didn't improve. Oh, please, the wind. Toasty!
What is it? Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. I don't realize it.
That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah. Thanks.
Alright, Marin looking pretty good this time around. Might be an improvement here. Let's see. Oh, he didn't get the good last jump. He got the double jump on that right wall, which loses you quite a lot of time actually. Oh, Marin did get the clip right after the first checkpoint, so that's really good for him here. He did get the good jump to the third skateboard as well. So let's see how this one turns out. Oh, not quite making it up the final U-ramp.
They are pretty much inside of each other right now.
Marin pulling ahead though. This is gonna be the last finish here. Oh, good jump into the second skateboard from Marin. Not quite as good of a jump into the third one though.
Worst really failed on the last skateboard and completely just bonked into a ramp at the end.
Marin unfortunately butchered the U-ramp, so 21:38 it is for him to 22:23. Alright, and that gives us our final times of 153.38 for Marin the Lemon and 155.71 for Wurstlagen. Wurstlagen definitely put up a really good fight, despite not being able to win a map, unfortunately. And that brings us to our last match of the day, which is going to be Brooks55 versus Christopher Mason.
So the plunger and throwback.
Give me a second, folks. I just noticed that Brooks isn't even in the overlay list, so I need to add him here real quick. Oh, we got plunger, throwback, spaghetti. Wow, are you kidding me? Pipe and slide, and the zigzag.
Spaghetti again. A ton of spaghetti today. Was there a single match that didn't have spaghetti? I don't know.
I don't either. There has been a lot of spaghetti.
This is zigzag. I'm now ready on the server.
Hey, Marin. Congrats to your victory. Well played. Alright, so we're ready. Let's go.
I am starting the server.
Into the plunger. Just there's no one here already?
Apparently not.
They both called
both
ready.
Players ready.
Yes. Brooke said I am ready. And then I asked Chris specifically. He said, oh, ready.
Chris is joining now.
Alright, I'll start spectating Chris. And that Bronx the Betsy skin. Let's see if Brooks is joining anytime soon.
Alright, Brooks is now joining.
Alright. Well then, alright, then we are now fully ready to go. No finishes yet. Brooks pulling ahead a little bit of Chris here.
Brooks having a Pretty good
Both of
first
them
run.
doing the checkpoint reset strat.
Right, so
Yo.
Brooks is gonna finish with a 1923. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yes, it's really not bad. And Chris on the 2054 looked like something really odd happened there at the very end, although it might have been spectator lag. Chris improving
Brooks again
to
going to the...
2009.
Seems like Brooks is gonna continue doing the checkpoint reset.
Chris giving the skip at the beginning, one single attempt, and then deciding he didn't want to do it. Yo, alright, that looked very odd. I feel like the game thought Chris had fully reset, instead it was just a checkpoint reset, and Chris improving to 1977. And Chris is now trying for the skip in the beginning.
It seems like the spikes of spectators lag happens at for this like the same time for both people
Wow.
spectating.
1909 for Brooks.
Well,
Chris did indeed get the skip, just not very well, and he went very, very high on that first checkpoint. Yeah. Right, Chris now opting to not do the skip anymore, and I'm gonna switch to Brooks. Huh. Yo, Brooks, what are you doing? Is Brooks just happy with his 1909? I know, he's playing again. Alright, here we go.
Chris hitting the top ramp on the big old jump after thing, half loops.
I mean, you can pretty easily land on top of there, but unfortunately that's slower than just going the normal way.
Chris not improving time.
Ooh. I know what happened there to Brooks. He just kind of lost all of his speed all of a sudden.
Yeah, Chris is gonna improve his time to 1969.
Nice, not bad.
0.6 away from Brooks.
Yeah,
Oh,
can
he
quite,
got the skip jumping over the thing in the start.
can quite compete with Brooks' 1909, which is an
but he-
outstanding time. But still, not too bad from Chris here. Chris doing the
So-
skip.
Chris is constantly doing the skip in the start and succeeding.
Alright, Brooks
Also
looking
doing
pretty good
checkpoint
again.
reset.
Oh,
Mason's gonna complete a run. 1965.
nice. Not very huge that improvement, but it's something. Brooks, unfortunately, on his last run, failed to jump out of the loop at the very bottom after the last checkpoint. Alright, I was guessing that was gonna happen in a spectator lag. Oh, Brooks could have done the second skip, which, as I mentioned before, is slower. Alright, last run here for both of them. Brooks not looking too good this time around. Alright, and that's gonna be it for Brooks, 1909. Really good time though, he can be happy with that.
Chris just got a time in at the end, but didn't improve.
The taunts from Chris. Right, onto throwback. I'm 99% sure that was Brooks' pick. Really, if I was against Brooks, I would have probably banned this map. I'm really hoping to see a good performance from Brooks here. Alright, got Chris. Oh.
Brooks just bonked at the end there when going down the thing at the end.
I imagine that this map is gonna be pretty
That's a
reset
thing.
intensive for Brooks. Dang. Chris struggling really hard with the start here. This beginning is pretty difficult, to be fair, yes. Chris needs to... Oh. Alright, he's choosing to do top rod now, which is of course a little slower.
Brooks failed a lot, but continues for some reason for a bit before resetting again.
Alright, Chris is gonna get the first finish in here, 17.92. I'm pretty sure that Brooks is gonna beat that one pretty quickly though. I'm kind of expecting a 14 from Brooks here, at least.
And that is right, as he gets at 14.82 for Brooks' first completion.
Chris really isn't getting the start down here.
Brooks is going to finish once again, improving to a 14.56.
Dang, not too bad. Now Chris needs to start hooking earlier to get that bottom route. To get that bottom route well, that is. He also... Yeah, he's hook jumping very far. And that jump that he just did right before the last checkpoint, that's also slower.
Brooks is failing a lot right in the start. Jumping directly into the floating figure.
So Chris Mason doesn't seem to be very aware of the world record strats on this one. At least he seems to not be doing very good strats. Ah, this is looking a lot better. He just needs to do that again. I'm gonna switch over to Brooks here. So Brooks is going for the turnaround, for the swing around as expected.
Yeah, Mason not doing too good in the start. As you said, seems like he doesn't know what the world record strats are. Or maybe he just hasn't practiced a lot.
Brooks is just going for that swing around. If he doesn't get it, he's resetting. So as I said, this map is going to be a very reset intensive one for Brooks.
Mason on a pretty decent run, about to finish up.
There was a pretty solid attempt for Brooks, unfortunately a bit too short on that hook jump. Mason improved to 17.91. He needs to improve some more if he wants to beat Brooks.
He did right at the end go completely directly into the curve that's above you.
That's unfortunate. Oh, dang. Brooks again. Not too bad on run, but just hook jumping a little bit too short. Not quite getting up the one diagonal to the second checkpoint. Then again, Brooks definitely has a time he can be happy with and proud of. 14.56 is a really solid time.
Chris is now attempting to go under the floating thing in the start.
Thing.
That's another thing.
Ding, ding, ding.
A lot of things.
Alright, Brooks is gonna finish up another run and actually improving to a 14.52. They have time for one more finish. So let's see if we can get something in here still. Alright, last run for Brooks. Oh, now most definitely last run for Brooks. And
Mason
no, this
Felly.
Alright. No more improvements, so 14.52 to 17.91 it is. Brooks really destroyed Chris with this pick.
I got this. Try again.
So yeah, Christopher should have most likely banned this map. This cost him a lot of time, almost 3.5 seconds. On to Spaghetti. Glad we're finally seeing something of this map.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I was just really stoked to finally seeing Spaghetti in the tournament, you know? This is for you, Toasty.
Just bringing back very bad memories.
Alright, I have Mason. Alright. Brooks a little bit in front so far, but Chris kind of keeping up. Very good landing for Chris here.
Brooks accidentally jumps a bit too late right at the end and bonks on this little tunnel right at the end before you
the thing?
jump your last jump. Yeah, definitely on the thing.
Anyway, Mason first finish 30.09. Pretty solid for first finish. Can definitely improve on that, and Brooks will most likely beat it sooner or later. But it's a good base. Just getting a finish in is always really important. Did not finishes are super expensive. You have a deja vu. I can get behind that. Right, Mason not getting a very good last jump. Brooks pulling ahead with a 29.66 and no improvement from Mason on this run here.
I'm pretty sure Chris also got the time of 30.09 when he played against me. I'm quite sure it was his finishing time, but it was a time at some point, I think.
I don't know. I don't remember. I've seen quite a few matches already.
Brooks about to finish up a run that I think is, yeah, it's a bit faster. It's 29.55, improving
Solid.
by 0.11.
Oh, not too bad. Christopher struggling a little bit on this beginning here, trying to get a good jump up the top route, but he's definitely jumping way too early for that. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Brooks here. Brooks a little late on that jump out, just deciding to reset before the one interesting jump in this map is even happening. Pretty solid jump up to the top route though from Brooks there, but he probably saw a red split, just deciding, nah. I mean, he still has almost half the time left, he can afford it. This is looking pretty good as a start though from Brooks here. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't say anything. Huh. I don't quite know what happened there due to the spectator lag, but Brooks didn't seem happy with his run. Brooks is getting
Chris
solid starts though.
Chris not improving because he's bad at the game.
Wow. Yo, don't roast the participants.
That was the best roast I could, like, think of. And it was fucking horrible.
But you're the commentator, you're supposed to be neutral.
Well, I don't have to be.
No, you do.
I have a challenge prediction that it's just kind of the person there that I hope is gonna win.
I have a prediction too, but still, he can be neutral. If you were making spaghetti, you would be eating it by now. You're probably correct. Then again, it's pretty difficult to make spaghetti while simultaneously hosting a tournament.
Well, making spaghetti is really just making some water boil.
I know how
some things
spaghetti
in and
making
stirring a bit.
works, but you know, I'm sitting in the basement, and the stuff is upstairs. That's the part that makes it difficult.
You could just move your entire setup to the kitchen.
Yes, sure.
Bring a bonfire to the basement.
Sure, I just want to burn my fucking house down. I don't give a shit. What about a spaghetti making tournament? Last man standing spaghetti edition? Alright, Brooks gonna finish up another run here, looking really good, but he's deciding to do the walk-off at the end. But still improving to a 29.45, and Mason, I think that's gonna be his final time. Oh yes, it's gonna be his final time of 30.02. Brooks with a pretty solid time here. It's a pretty impressive time, in fact. On to Pipe and Slide. Second last map of today.
I got this. Try again.
The taunts. Alright, I'm sure that Brooks is gonna get, or is at least gonna go for the skip here. Let's see if Mason does as well.
Nothing to it.
Wow, both of them resetting right at the start before we even get to the skip.
Oh yeah.
Brooks attempting the skip, but jumped a little bit too low.
Better than ever.
Alright. Oh, Mason not attempting the skip here. This Bubakar, that's a skip. You'll be probably seeing it when I switch to Brooks later on. But seeing that Chris is going for it, he's most likely gonna get it sooner or later too.
I got this.
Are you taunting the whole time?
Maybe.
Please don't.
Spectator lag is really confusing. For me, Brooks just ran into a wall and stayed there for a couple seconds.
I mean, that might be the case. Wow, Chris is really struggling with getting over this first ramp here. I mean, it's a very difficult obstacle. Ah, dang. Close. Maybe like 0.8. Something like that, Bubakar. Brooks finishing with a 23:01, so that run definitely contained the skip.
Yeah.
Let's see if Chris can get it here as well. Oh, dang. I mean, Christopher has about 4.5 seconds to make up here after the throwback performance, so he's gonna have a really hard time coming back. But at least getting the skip would definitely help. Oh, dang. Just short of it. That's unfortunate. Somebody needs to tell Mason to just finish a run. Ah, and here we go. Mason did get the skip this time around. He's probably just gonna go for a finish here.
Right, I'm
Interesting
gonna
strat.
change to
Wow.
Chris now.
This ending though, 25:88, just completely losing all momentum on the ending. Oh, Brooks looking pretty good right about now. Nice skip as well.
I suddenly feel really bad about myself for losing to this guy.
Wow, please. Toasty. Come on, man. I mean, he did defeat you after all.
Well, it's all because of spaghetti.
Should have been
It
better.
choked me on all the spaghetti. Stuffed it down my
dang
throat.
it. Brooks jumping a little bit too late. Just getting not high enough of a flying curve to actually still get the skip.
Chris jumping directly into the ramp. So not really
He
getting
did
any
that a few
momentum from
times.
that. And we all know why. Chris failing the skip a lot.
I call bias. What? I'm not biased. I'm just
If
saying it
anyone's
like it is.
biased here, if anyone's biased here,
It's
Chris.
Alright. Ooh, Brooks. I don't know. It looked like he was gonna get the skip, but Must have been spectator like, alright, Chris improving to your 2481.
Kind of failing the top of the loop jump right at the end.
Well, then don't take me. You know, if you say, I call bias at True Black Shark, then I thought you are kind of talking to me, you know? I think you can follow my line of thought there. Alright, last finish for both of them here. And never mind. Both resetting right at the start on the last run. So 2301 to 2481.
Gonna take you down.
So, what's the last map here? Zigzag, right? Yes, the
Pretty
zigzag.
sure it is.
I mean, it is a skip map, so if Brooks doesn't get a finish here, then Chris could theoretically still win. But basically, Brooks only needs to finish, and he has won the match. He is a pretty solid 6 seconds in front. At True Black Shark, technically you are and are not hashtag bias. At Spaghetti is the best. This guy. Brooks, please choke. Yo, Zikara seems a little biased too. Christopher currently struggling to even get up.
Brooks
Ooh.
getting the 1 cycle now, trying to get the skip, but jumped over the ramp when trying to do the...
Uphill.
Yes.
The thing.
I was gonna say thing again.
Well, now you
I was
said
trying. Oh, fuck. I was trying to not.
it. 2350 will do. And 2315 it is. You are kind of close. I mean, it was only a 2 cycle. It was no skip. So, no too big surprise there. Oh. Yeah, that definitely wasn't going to be a skip. So
Mason isn't the best. Mason isn't the best player. He's the luckiest player.
Wow. Toasty, please. Alright. This looked a little bugged. And yeah, Mason's gonna jump short on the skip. Sub 11 hours, probably.
Maybe not.
Dang. Mason just has a hard time getting high enough on the Jack in the Box to even get the 2 cycle. Toasty's just salty he lost.
Because I'm salty.
Don't be.
I'm in the hardest. I was in the hardest group.
Which one was it?
Group C.
Hex,
Or should
Mason,
I say? Or should I say group? Or should I say Group Z?
Oh, wait. You were in the Zikora group?
No, I wasn't. But
Group C was
Puns.
Hexaman, well then Mason, I suppose, you and Killergat?
yes,
I wouldn't say that was the hardest group. I'd say Group D was harder. With Dempsey and Marin.
yeah, and then the other two getting completely destroyed. I kind of meant that in pretty much all the other groups there were 2 high-level dudes that were just going to completely destroy the other ones. And in our group it was like Hexer, who was definitely going to go through, and then me and Mason, who had to kind of fight. And on all the other ones it was kind of hard to predict.
Should have switched a long time ago, but I now managed to successfully do so. 1781 for Brooks. Didn't even see that one.
I haven't even been paying attention to the game for like an hour.
Good job, that's what you're doing as a commentator, not give a shit.
Exactly. I just roast Chris whenever I have the opportunity.
Don't. Oh dang, Brooks just jumping over the Jack in the Box. Was looking pretty good up until then. Once again. He wants the good one cycle. Then again, 1781 is already a pretty respectable time.
Mason getting the 2 cycle 2 times and jumping like for no reason. Both times. Not getting the skip.
Brooks did make the skip again.
Sadly.
He's gonna finish up and... Ah, dang, not quite getting the jump out of the inverted quarter loop there. So no improvement there, but still, 1781 is a pretty solid time.
Little C Mason did not get the skip, but he is going to be completing. Not very quickly, but still getting a top time somehow.
I mean, the 23 is really not a good time that he had there beforehand. So they have time for one more finish here. Brooks would need to get
Alright,
one
you have to
cycle
slap
and the
him.
skip though. And no, he's not gonna do that. And Mason's done too. And that's gonna be it. Wow. So Brooks pretty much destroying Mason here. And that's gonna give us our final times for today of 1 minute 43.88 for Brooks versus 1 minute 55.43 for Christopher. So GG to Brooks. Nah, this is it. And yeah, as I was just gonna say, so thank you very much everyone for watching, and thank you especially Toasty for joining me on the commentary today.
Thank you.
Thank you also.
You guys aren't going to be Zing me anymore.
No, so as I said earlier in the stream, tomorrow we are gonna have Faulty server, or just Faulty, on the commentary, and then Sunday ActiV. Alright, also yeah, that's what I want to say. Thank you very much Wacky and Ladukapi for working behind the scenes, Wacky doing all the draft pick stuff, getting people ready, stuff like that. And then Lad just handling the up next command because I'm better at programming. If you want to keep updated about Henk tournaments, make sure to follow at Henk Tournaments on Twitter. And if you generally want to keep updated about Action Henk in general, make sure to join our Action Henk community Discord. Invite link is on your screen and below the stream. We are going to be back tomorrow at 9 PM CET. With day 2, or well, like day 5 of the tournament, day 2 of the double elimination stage. And I'll see you all then. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. If you want to keep updated about me, then make sure to follow me on Twitch to know when I go live again. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for general updates and to know ahead of time when I go live again, which is @BadBlackShark. And if you want to see stream highlights, for example, today's tournament day, then make sure to subscribe to my YouTube, which is TrueBlackShark. You find links to all of those underneath the stream as well. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, and until then, have a nice evening, and good night.